What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Mr. Joe's Baseball Show. Today is a very special video for us around here because this is the 1 year anniversary of this YouTube channel. It's been a full year, we've been uploading videos for a full 12 months now. Maybe not super consistently, but been having an absolutely great time doing it. So I figured to celebrate the 1 year, we'd go back, take a look at the first video I had ever uploaded. I think 1 year ago to the date. Let's take a look. No, I uploaded it the day after I made the channel. So tomorrow, this will have been 1 year from the video. But the channel, just for proof. Hold on now, guys. I'm not a fraud. I promise. I'm not a fraud. What? The channel was created on August 20th. Okay? There we go. So, we're going to take a look at this tier list, this OG video, and I'm going to react to what has changed among my opinions and among the meta and things like that. So we're going to take it one tier at a time. We'll start with the bottom tier here. We've got the throw picks tier. Also, one more thing. Look at how much different I look. Look at that. I shave now. I don't have long hair anymore. I don't wear glasses, although I will be wearing glasses soon, but prescription, not blue light. All right, so here we go. I got Bowser on my shirt. That's fun. My dad got me this shirt. Shout out to my dad. All right. For the throw picks here, honestly, nothing has changed too much here. I still think Baby Luigi, he's not the worst character anymore, but he's definitely a bottom tier character. And Paragoomba probably moves up a spot. I think Monty might be worse than he is depicted here, in Stars Off at least. And obviously Koopa has moved up a smidge because of Falcon Pop. And I think Peach actually deserves to move up a bit. So I honestly think that, like, these two characters probably ended up moving up a tier. And if we take a peek forward here, I would imagine that Baby Mario most likely is a character who moves down. I think Baby Mario moves down, Toad moves down, Goomba moves down. This tier is a mess. Holy crap. Yeah, look at this tier. Daisy, probably the only character. Daisy and Toad, probably the only characters that actually still belong here. Luigi definitely moves up. Dixie definitely moves up. Baby Mario moves down. Toad probably moves down. Goomba moves down. Shy Guy maybe stays here. But Jesus, this is a rough tier. It's so funny because Dixie's so low because we were like, yeah, Diddy Kong is the superior pitcher, and then there's Boo, so why would you ever need more than that? But honestly, a lot of us are comfortable with saying that Dixie Kong is better than Diddy Kong. At least I think I'm squarely in that camp. And yeah, no, I think like Luigi, again, it was like Mario's better than Luigi. Why would you out Mario Luigi? A lot of times you're seeing both now. You see both of them. You don't see a lot of Toadette anymore. Toadette probably will end up in this tier, although I think maybe she's getting a bit of a resurgence lately. And yeah, Daisy still sucks. So Daisy remains there. It's funny that this tier has already been shaken up so much. Like we're only on the second tier here, and things are already so different. All right, next tier up. I'm gonna kind of like breeze through this a little bit till we get to the top. This one is interesting. Bowser Jr. way too high. This character belongs like in Toad's spot. This character needs to sink. And Waluigi evidently way too low. I mean, Waluigi these days, he's like right up here, top 10, top 11 maybe if you're a weenie. But yeah, Waluigi, major ups lately. That's mostly thanks to the net play meta, but everybody's kind of grasped onto it at Dinger City as well. So that's definitely a big change that has happened. Toadette probably slips a little bit. She probably falls down into this tier like around here, maybe between where Dixie and Goomba are, because Toadette, like at the time, I was like, yes, Toadette. Holy crap, this character is the bomb. I think this is right around when I won the Dinger City World Series, like season 7. So it's 2 seasons ago at this point. I'm pretty sure that's right around then. Toadette was in, I think, every single game of the World Series on my team. So she a bit of a comfort pick for me. Although I did take her out of the comfort pick tier because I think that she was better than that. I don't know if she is still, but who knows? And then I think Noki probably pretty properly rated here. She usually goes, in your last pick or two. You get her like 8, 9. She's a solid character, but yeah, I think Noki probably ends up exactly where she is right now. So decent placement on this character. Pretty much everyone before this, other than the bottom tiers, has been pretty bad. Oh man, that's so funny. All right, now let's move up a tier here. I believe it's gonna stop. Oh god, I already see something egregious. Middle picks here. All right, let's just start from the bottom. Wario. Oh god. All right. Wario. Honestly, not in a terrible spot. I mean, obviously, there's a glaring two characters right here in Bones and Paratroopa. 1-star hitters really highly valued in this list, I guess. But yeah, Wario definitely better than these two. These 3 characters, Diddy and PM, definitely better than these two. These two need to drop back here. Bones needs to go into the Shadow Realm. Oh my god. I wish I could go back and, as my year younger self, show like my current tier list, which I don't have on hand right now, but I wish I could go back and like show it and just show how much different things have gone. Like Paratroopa was like a staple character. Like Paratroopa was going like 6th pick, and now you maybe see him as your last pick on like the Bowser team, and that's about it. And that's just, I don't know. It's just like the way that things go, but like that's so crazy, I don't know. And then Bones, I mean, Bones is a thing of the past. You're never going to see Bones over Noki anymore. Definitely not, because Bones, this character sucks. This character does nothing. He has a decent slap hit, a decent star hit, but like, where are you going to put him? At least Noki, who also has a good star hit and a decent slap. He has a good slap. I'll take that back. He has a good slap. Noki has a decent slap. But I think Noki's star is better. Her bat might be longer. I'm not entirely sure. My shirt's so wrinkled, guys. Oh my god. Look at that. Holy crap. But yeah, no, I don't know. Bones needs to go to the Shadow Realm. Paratroopa has to fall. Honestly, Para and Noki need to swap places, but then these 3 characters still need to go over Noki. As far as the order up here goes, obviously Toadsworth over Madge is ludicrous these days. Magikoopa is such a better character. Magikoopa is an arguable top tier. Like, you could argue that Magikoopa is just, like, I often put Magikoopa in their own tier. Like, it's like you have your top 8, and then you have Madge, and then you have your Toadsworth Mario tier. I honestly think you could just argue that Madge belongs in that top tier. Double potential, really strong slap hit, top tier defense. I mean, the character really does everything you ever want, other than hit home runs. So, yeah, I think Magikoopa probably gets the boost up to top tier these days. But yeah, Toadsworth over Madge, that is insane to me. Otherwise, though, Toadsworth and Mario are interchangeable in my opinion. Then you got PM, Diddy, and Wario. Dixie Kong obviously belongs up here. Waluigi belongs in front of Toadsworth and Mario, so he would definitely be moved up. But other than Waluigi, there aren't really any characters from down here that have kind of rocketed to this top 12, top 15 kind of spot. Really, it's just Waluigi. And then, like, Luigi probably... Luigi and Dixie will end up in that... they end up in that 15, 16, around there. I don't think they're, top 12 or anything by any means. But they do end up kind of in this section for sure. That's where Luigi and Dixie would go. Dixie and Diddy next to each other, with Dixie on the higher end, I think. But yeah, that's definitely how I'd end up with things here. Now let's just take it one at a time on top tiers. First up, I got Boo. Boo as the number 8 character in the game. I believe there are 8 remaining. Yeah. My opinion hasn't changed too much. I think now I believe that Boo is 7. I think that Boo is better than King Boo. Not by a wide margin, but I do believe that Boo is better than King Boo. I don't think it's super significant, but not terrible. I think Boo moves up 1 spot. Next, I had Birdo. Okay, wow, King Boo getting a high rating here. Birdo, I have, I believe, number 6 these days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. I believe Birdo is 6th nowadays, mainly just because Birdo has to be your captain to get value. Not that it's hard to get Birdo captain by any means, but that's mainly the big thing. But Birdo, obviously, like the top tier defense. I'll also, like, since this video was created, slicing was discovered. So slicing, which is when you hit on the second, or I'm sorry, the first or last possible frame of contact on a star hit, other than line drive star hits, it will, hey, there's a cat in the background. It will always go directly up the middle. So it's very strong for Birdo Egg because you can no longer hit it at the, the corner basement, or the infielders, middle infielders. So super strong thing for Birdo. I think it bumps her up the 2 spots, or the 1 spot that I have her bumped up. Definitely think she's better than King Boo. So yeah, the Birdo's lower than I would have her now. Next up, we got King Boo. Yeah, okay. So with these 3, I'd probably do a bit of a shuffle. I'd put King Boo last, then Boo, then Birdo. But yeah, King Boo, I mean, his value has kind of gone down a little bit in a lot of people's eyes. But it's not, like, super significant because I actually think he's kind of on a resurgence. I think that people are starting to get comfortable with KB. The right stick input thing has got a lot of people excited about him. Plus, if you've watched Jason play with King Boo, I don't know if I have any videos on my channel since he started doing this. He's really good with getting the L reset in the box. If you press L, you reset to center box to avoid getting jammed. There was a video on a Dinger City stream this past week where we played a couple games, and he did it. He did it pretty well to get good contact. Did not work out for him because he got low trajectory, but he did reset with a pretty good effect. So definitely, I'll link the VOD or something. I don't know, but King Boo really, really, I think getting a bit of a surge. I think he probably remains in the 8 spot. Maybe he climbs above Boo because I think at least in the online meta, I think that maybe Dixie Kong could be a better pitcher than Boo. I can't say for sure. It's hard to say for sure, definitely. Boo is still extremely broken. Plus, Boo's bat is ridiculous. He's pretty much the only slap doubles hitter, I believe. Maybe, you could sometimes get away with a Yoshi double because of his speed. But again, King Boo is unique in that sense. So definitely going to be hard for him to go below King Boo. But you know what? A year ago, we thought King Boo was way up here. So, good for King Boo. Next character up is Bro. Bro at the number 5 spot. That is exactly where I have Bro these days. I don't know if this was Boomerang Bro in my mind, but it is Hammer Bro now for sure. There's no reason to be picking any Bro other than Hammer Bro if you're playing Stars off. Hammer Bro has the best trajectory, only a little less power than Fire Bro. Those are basically the only 2 things that separate them, but yeah, no, Hammer Bro technically has Falcon Pop too. You shouldn't use it, but he has it. So yeah, Hammer Bro definitely the guy in Stars Off. I mean, not much to say. I keep Hammer Bro exactly where he is. I don't think my opinion on him has changed too much. It's just like he's a great home run hitter, but he lacks defense. So that's the only reason that he drops to that 5 spot. But I think there's honestly like an argument to put him 4. I think you could definitely argue putting Bro 4. And that would be over the next character in my mind, which was apparently the next character in my mind before as well, which is Yoshi. Yoshi, I'm pretty comfortable with saying Yoshi is 4th. I mean, in the current meta, we have the, what do you call it? I forget what it's called. ZYZX, which is where you can manually select your second baseman or shortstop, and Yoshi can make some ridiculous plays. That's not going to be long for this world. We're definitely getting rid of that. So I don't think that really moved Yoshi. That may have moved Yoshi into 3 for some people, but without that, Yoshi's firmly 4th for me. Great slap hit, great speed, the best defender in the game as long as you're not looking for wall jumps. So, I mean, there's not much more to say about Yoshi. This character's insanely busted in the field. His only downside is that he's not a home run hitter, and home run hitters are so powerful in Stars Off. So that's the only reason he drops down to 4. Honestly, if there were more home run hitters, I think that Yoshi might actually end up higher because they wouldn't be at such a premium. There's only King Boo, Bro, Bowser, Petey, and then some people don't even use the charge swing with DK. I do personally. So really 4 to 5 power hitters. If there were like 8 power hitters, Yoshi would probably be a higher tier because you can prioritize his defense over taking heavies. So that's, something to think about. And actually, you know what? Stars on, where most characters can go yard. Yoshi, I think people rank him third, maybe even second sometimes. I think third though. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But you've got maybe he's actually fourth with King Boo, Bowser, and DK. Maybe people like him more than Bowser, which is crazy. But when everyone's hitting home runs, Bowser's value kind of declines. Who knows? Don't quote me. I'm not I'm not very knowledgeable about stars on tier lists and stuff. But I think that Yoshi's defense really sets him apart. But still got him in that 4 spot. All right, next up, Petey Piranha. So Petey is a character now. Now movement in the top 8 is not too common, but I do actually think that Petey Piranha is the second best character in the game now. His home run power is absurd. If you're good with Petey, you're going to hit 1 to 2 home runs a game, pretty much every game. I mean, obviously some pitchers are going to be able to pitch around you, and that's kind of that's how it goes. But if they make one single mistake and you're on with Petey, good contact with that ball is going to send it out, 80% of the time, barring a low trajectory, something like that. So yeah, Petey Piranha very rarely flies out if you get good contact. You're either getting low trajectory, which is unlucky, and you're going to line out, or the ball's going over the fence. So yeah, Petey's insane. He's the best catcher in the game as well, so his defense is actually pretty solid for a character who has terrible fielding other than his arm. But that 100 power arm makes that fielding ridiculous. So Petey Piranha, I think, has actually moved up to the number 2 spot, and I think that Donkey Kong has moved down to the 3 spot. Now I don't think it's egregious, but I don't think this 1, 2, 3 of Bowser, DK, Petey is not ridiculous by any means. It's very reasonable to still think DK is better than Petey. I've just kind of swapped over. DK slap hit's insanely good. DK's infielding is insanely good. DK's charge swing is pretty good. DK's star hit is really good. If the worst thing about a character is that his charge swing is only pretty good, that's an easy top 3 character. There's honestly a divide in the tier list. I'm just gonna get Bowser in here because we all know. Yeah. I actually forgot that I did this, but yeah, Bowser definitely busted. But honestly, I think that there's a clear top 3. You can clearly cut off where Petey is and separate them into their own tier. And then probably bring Madge up into the tier with these 5 characters: Yoshi, Bro, King Boo, Birdo, and Boo. But that's not the case right now. But yeah, Bowser, obviously the best character. Do we even need to talk about it? He's still the best. He's still busted. I mean, yeah, it's still Bowser. But DK, I think the only reason he slipped a little bit is because the long ball is so important. Just like Major League Baseball, hitting home runs is what you want to do, and Petey Piranha does it like no one else that isn't named Bowser. So yeah, Petey, I think, has kind of creeped his way up to that 2nd spot. But I don't think it's a blowout. I think that DK is a very reasonable he's a very reasonable second character. The thing I will say is you don't really see DK captain anymore. You're often going to see DK Bird on the Birdo team, so maybe it diminishes his value a little bit because obviously Birdo without the star is not even close to top tier. She's probably I don't know. Where do you think Birdo is without the star? It's worse than Waluigi, worse than Mad, worse than Toadsworth, probably worse than Mario. So maybe not even close, but she's not, no one's considering Birdo without the egg a top tier by any means. But DK without the banana ball, that's still a top 3 character, top 4 maybe. But yeah, DK a really, really strong character still. I think I moved him down a little bit though. But honestly, as far as the top tier goes, not too many changes over the course of a year. I shuffle these bottom 3 of top tier, and then I move DK and Petey, but otherwise, Yoshi and Bro and Bowser staying in the same spot. None of these 3 characters have rocketed to the top, and it's only movement by 1 spot really. Besides King Boo, who's gonna move down 2. But really, that's not that big of a deal. Actually, yeah, you just move King Boo down 2, and these characters are staying where they are. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. A little bit of movement over here, Magikoopa up, Waluigi way up, and Toadsworth down a little bit. And then obviously these star hitters. This is the biggest thing in my opinion. These 2 star hitters in Bones and Para, they drop a full tier at least, especially Bones. He's going much further down. So really interesting stuff there. So yeah, I mean, that's my original tier list. This is 1 year ago. I think that's really cool. I'm going to take a minute now. We're going to talk about, I don't know. Let's just talk about Mr. Joe's Baseball Show. I've had an absolute blast doing this over the year. I really love making content. And obviously, like, my uploads are not super consistent lately because I've been really busy. It's the summer, you know, there's a lot going on in the summer. Dinger City is absolutely rocking right now, so we're doing a lot of stuff over there. So, you know, when I'm not making content here, I'm making content there. So if you guys are itching for more and you're not watching Dinger City, what are you doing? What are you doing? Dinger City, so much Mario Baseball content. You get to see me, like, at least 2 videos a week. Probably more, usually. So, yeah, we're having a great time. We're gearing up for the end of the season and playoffs. I think season 9, week 9 is next week. Is it, like, starting Monday, and we're doing 10 weeks? I believe that's right. So, yeah, check out Dinger City for sure. We're having a great time over there. But I'm not going anywhere here. I got a lot of fun stuff in the works. We're going to get back to Baseball Basics very soon. I know it's been a long time since I've done one of those, but I'm really excited to do one. We're going to do one for Birdo next, so you can quote me on that. Quote me on Birdo next for Baseball Basics. I just have to upload games 9 and 10 of the NetPlay Classic Legend League. I have 2 games. They're already recorded. I just have to upload them. They actually, disclaimer, I messed up the audio. My mic wasn't recording for those 2 games because I played them back to back and didn't realize that my mic was muted on OBS. So I'm going to have to do a bit of a voiceover on those ones. But those videos will be coming out next few days, those 2. And then playoffs hasn't happened yet, so I will record the playoffs and kind of release it in like a bulk type of thing. So Baseball Basics before the playoffs for sure. And we got some other stuff coming down the pipeline for Mr. Joe's Baseball Show. I'm really excited for it. Looking into it, 1 year of Mr. Joe's Baseball Show, we are at 3,820 subscribers. 330,000 views. You guys can't see that. Boom. Right there. That is awesome. That is so cool. I really can't thank you guys enough for that because...
What's going on,
oh,
everybody?
shut up. Shut up, me from 2 weeks ago. But really, like, I could have never expected this. So this is genuinely so awesome. Like, I really love this. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching the videos. Like, it means so much to me to be able to just kind of, like, have this thing that, you know, this is just my thing that I'm doing. And, yeah, no, it's awesome. And, you know, look at this. 2 videos with... I couldn't highlight it properly. No, whatever. 2 videos with 20,000 or more views. That's incredible. 22,000 views on this video. Stop it. Stop it. But that's wild. That's absolutely wild. And I don't know. Thank you guys so much. That's so cool. I really don't have anything else to say today. Thanks for watching the tier list reaction, guys. Again, more content coming. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching the videos. That's 1 year in the books for Mr. Joe's Baseball Show. Here's to the next year. I want to see 10. Can I point to the right spot? Up there. Hold on. Let's get me up there. Right there. 10K by the time we're making another one of these videos. All right? 10,000. That's what we want. All right? You guys make it happen. If you're not subscribed already, be sure to click that subscribe button. Thank you again so much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.